Hello, my little pumpkins. It's time for Tamara's Lunchbox. What spooky food do we have today? Hi, happy Monday. Welcome to Tamara's Lunchbox. It's time to eat. Today, we have chili. Now, this is Joanna Gaines chili. This is her recipe. Yum. Yum, yum. Yum. Okay, let's get started. I have Fritos to put in it. Cheese and Fritos. Because that's what she says put in it. So I brought some cheese. Got that in there. And Fritos. I won't add them all right now. We'll give them a little minute to, this thing is hot. I warmed it up good. I was gonna warm it in my crock pot, you know, my little mini one I have here, but when it come time, like an hour ago, I was like, I'm not gonna feel like washing that thing. So, I didn't do it. Okay. It's back. It's back, y'all. It's what I wanted this morning, and I was like, did you hear that fizz? Fizz, fizz, fizz. And I have a salad with ranch. Okay. So, first things first, did you notice anything? Yes, look. Looky, looky. If it'll come clear. Get one. There we go. Maybe. Anyway, I got the dip powder nail polish, the starter kit off Amazon Friday. And did my nails for Saturday. And Brian helped me. He helped me with this hand. So my left one was just a little shaky. Saturday, and too shaky for me to go, yeah, I can swing this. Yeah, not starting doing something new I'd never done before. So he helped me, and he done really good. But let me tell you something, it's going to become a problem. Yep, it's going to be a problem because I love it. So, which means I'm going to be getting more colors, because the one I bought was a 6-pack. It had 6 colors in it. So, and my salad is a little extra from Zaxby's. I'll tell you that whole story. But first, let's take a bite. Oh, that's what it looks like with the cheese and Fritos in it. There you go. So let's take a bite. And like I said, I got it hot. Oh, this is so good. So good. I came across her recipe on Pinterest a couple years ago when her book come out. her cookbook come out, that's when people started posting it. And when she had that, she made this on the, if you remember, Food Network, right before the Magnolia Network was coming out, when they were announcing that. She made it on the show that they did then on Food Network. And I was like, yep, that looks good. So I made it and we love it. So this is our chili from time to time. And we got to do our Halloween joke. Okay. What instrument does a skeleton play? What instrument does a skeleton play? Give up? A saxophone. Cute, cute. So how was your weekend? Did it go good? Mine was pretty good. Did you watch any Christmas movies? I forgot to tell you Friday that Hallmark Christmas movies started Friday evening. Or actually Friday, I think. Probably like 12 or 2, whenever that Home and Network, whatever that thing is. Anyway. And they season premiered a movie at 8 o'clock that night, Friday night. So I put it on the DVR because we had to go get Kristen picked up from work. So I put it on the DVR and I watched it Saturday morning before I had to take her back to work. It was called Me, You, Yeah, Me, You, and the Christmas Trees. You, Me, and the Christmas Trees. Something like that. Cute. I like that one. So, it was good. And then I watched one. My nose is going to run today. I think I watched one Friday. I think I watched it. It's the one that came on at 6 o'clock. I do not remember the name of it. But she had made a wish that she had a different life, is what that one was about. It was on 2019 or 2020. One of the two. I can't remember. But what a new one. So you may have already seen that one. But that one waited till the very end to wrap up. And then she woke up because she had failed, bumped her head. So she had woke up and was happy that her life was back. That's why we can't do that, right? You can't wish your life was different because you may not like different. Different may not be what you thought it would be. And then you want it back. And that was the whole part of the movie. She couldn't get it back. She had made the wish and there was no way to undo the wish. So but I liked it. It was a good movie. And then we had it on last night, but we weren't watching it. So I can't tell you what those were about. We were too busy playing Monopoly. So that was fun. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, my salad. I got to tell you about our Zaxby's trip. So we picked up Kristen from work yesterday. She got off at 4. And we were just in line because we didn't want to do a pickup on their app because we didn't know how long it would take us to get there and all that. So we just ordered when we got into the line, like normal drive-through line. Well, it was a pretty short line for Zaxby's, for ours anyway. Ours can be wrapped around the building a lot of times. I didn't think nothing of it. Well, we get up there to the thing. Well, first we watched the person in front of us almost take their wheel off with the curb. We thought, oh no, because they pulled up and then they just started going this way. right into the building. It was like, oh no, they're going to wreck. They're going to hit the building. He never hit the building, but he was struggling. It was sad. But they managed to get through it, paid food. Food went out the window, into his car, off he goes. We get up there, next in line, remember. Did you have a pickup order? No. You just ordered from the speaker? What'd you have? So, we told him what we had. We had 3 different things. So they just start looking at us like, no, we don't have that. And I thought, what in the world? So she thought the girl that was actually taking the orders had messed something up. Like she didn't actually take it. They find our order, which is a closed out ticket. Well, if you work in food or any kind of retail, you know a closed out ticket means it's paid for and it's gone. All right? So she says, do you mind pulling up to that yellow line? My manager's going to come out and talk to you. Are we in trouble? What did we do? So she came out there and told us our food went with the man that was in front of us. They have no idea where he come from. They don't think he ordered. He just got up there to the window, and instead of Zaxby's saying, what did you have? What is your order? They're repeating the order. They're telling you the order, and then you have to say, yeah, that's my order, or no, it's not. So he just said, yeah, that's my order. Now he paid for it. He paid, poor man, he paid for our food, which was $30 worth at Zaxby's. Which I highly doubt that poor little man needed all that food. And Kristen got hot honey mustard on her tenders, so which probably means that was gonna burn that man. No. So we were like, okay. And she said, so I'm gonna have to ask you to sit here and let me redo your order so we can make it, because it's not made now. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But y'all, you want to talk about messed up. They could not get it together after that. So she come brought us our food, and she said she had drinks, and we were like, well, we didn't have but one tea. She said, I know, but I got to give you something. I was like, well, thank you. You know, so she gave us a Sprite and a high C. So we all had a drink, and then they gave us cookies for being so nice about it. But it wasn't their fault. I mean, the poor guy showed up and paid for our food and took our food. I mean, there's not really much. How did they know that wasn't his order? I mean, they didn't know who was in line. But they're figuring, because she said, we don't have any idea where he come from. So we don't know if he, because by the time we got there, he was not at the speaker. He was already around the corner. So we didn't even see him until we got him behind him to get in line. So, but like I said, he paid way too much than probably what he would have paid had he ordered his own food. So we don't know what happened. But anyway, so that's where some of the salad come from, because they piled that thing up. But then they forgot my ranch. So poor people. So I ended up using my Thousand Island at home last night, and then I'll take ranch for lunch. I'll do it that way. But yeah, it was something else. Yum! Mm-mm-mm. So I hope you had a good weekend. Just went by too fast, didn't it? They always seem to. But we got, how many weeks now? We got this week, so this Thursday, and then 3 more. So about right at a month. And we'll have Thanksgiving. And the Braves won. It won Saturday night, wasn't it? It won Saturday? Yeah, because it wasn't yesterday. But it was Saturday night. It wasn't Friday. No, I didn't play Friday. So it was Saturday. They're going to the World Series. They're going to see the Houston Astros. So hopefully that will turn out to be a good series. And if you're in Houston, no offense, but I'm pulling for the Braves. Braves are my team. Yeah. We need to discuss. How's it go? No good deed goes unpunished? Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me pause the video and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So, my hand. No good deed goes unpunished. Well, if you notice that behind me, them little bags, that's our employee appreciation gift. Well, we have just some departments that the people work from home. And they either weren't here or they're just not going to come up here just to get that. So, we have to mail them. Well, the department those are from is a very busy department and they work nighttime. So they got it a lot harder than I got it, okay? So I talked with my boss and I was like, well, I can help her. I can't look up the addresses because they're not my employees, so I don't have access to their records. But I said, if she can get them to me, I'll write them out. I mean, you know, might take me a little bit, but I'll get it. So, hey, so well, let me find out where those envelopes are. So he did. And he brought me a stamper with our address on it, or to make a return address. But he said the pad part is out of ink, or it's real dry. You have to really press it down in there and all that. And I thought, okay, well, they make ink rollers. You just roll the ink back on it, but whatever. So I said, okay, that's fine. And I was like, well, I have mine. Mine is not an individual stamp and a pad. Mine is all in one, and you just press down on it, and it, you know, does this little rotate thing and puts it on the paper. Goes back up to the ink. Well, y'all, I don't know how long it's been since I have addressed an envelope with that stamp, my stamp. But my ink pad of my stamp was caught, because, you know, like I said, it presses down, so this whole piece here rotates. My ink pad was caught halfway. Well, I don't know, how am I going to get that out? Well, when you are inking that, used to, before it came apart, you had a button on the side that you would squeeze it down and it would hold the ink part, so you could just put that ink in it, liquid ink. We used to have some that you just squeezed and it just squeezed in there, or the stuff I went and got today was just a roller. Well, I did that. Well, I went to get it and that button was stuck. I couldn't figure out why it was stuck. I thought, well, I got to get it mashed down so that it will flip so I can do it. And that button is what holds it down for you so you can do all this without it going back up. I couldn't get that button with my fingers, okay? So I got my handy dandy trusty letter opener. Yeah. I had it like that, and I took the thing and I was poking at the little slide that come right off and right into my hand. So technically I stabbed myself. So I was like, well, okay. So I'd attend to that first. And then I was able to get it out all together and then find out that my ink pad was completely dry and falling apart. I put some ink on it, but I don't know, it didn't do any good. I used it just to see, but dust stuff come out of it. I guess it's the ink, the little pads dried up. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. So I ended up doing it with the single stamp and ink pad. Put more ink in it. So I don't know how long that'll take to heal. I wiped it off and then got it to quit bleeding. And put hand sanitizer in it. Got that alcohol content. So that felt great, as you can imagine. I'm getting a phone call, y'all. Decline. It popped me up some message when that come through. I think it was telling me it was going to stop if I answered it. I don't know. Oh, answer right. No, wait, spam. And what's with the spam calls? Why are they starting back up again? Annoying. And somehow I got on AT&T's list. I've never had AT&T. They call all the time. All right, y'all. That was really good. Really, really good. So, I'm going to let you go. I know this is over time, but I have a lot to tell. I have a lot of things to tell you and a lot of stories, and I just had to get it all out. All right. Y'all have a good rest of your Monday, and I will see you tomorrow for Tamara's Lunchbox Tuesday edition. And until then, may the peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again. Take care.